Courtroom shuffles through paperwork. Attorneys switch mid-proceeding, and defendant accused of possessing child pornography faces serious consequences, all while immigration status and procedural deadlines loom large. But what happens when two different attorneys are tangled in the same case, and sensitive evidence changes everything?
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 5260, State of Texas versus Arturo Angel Contreras Santos. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Denise Harrison for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Cesar Montalvo for the defense.
All right, and are you Arturo Angel Contreras Santos?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case? And
Yes.
did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, and I believe it is.
All right. Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. And there are no applications, is that correct?
There should be an application, Your Honor. The
Yes,
state's opposed. Opposed.
I don't have an application.
I have it here. Sorry, Judge.
All right.
I can't remember. What's it?
2023 CR 5260. No. All right. Excuse me, counsel. This is an election for punishment. You need to have the document that is an application for deferred.
Sure, Judge.
Oh, so if you'll get it from there, it will either say application for, just one moment. Let me step down. And counsel, the cause number is 2023 CR 5260.
Your Honor, I think we're gonna have to put on the record, because I've been speaking to his hired attorney, Mr. Montalvo, since the original indictment.
All right, so we're not ready to put that on the record just yet. Let me make sure he has his paperwork. All right, you ready? All right, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Contreras Santos, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Your Honor,
Yes.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, but real quick, what I was trying to state earlier is that I guess he has two different attorneys, one that's on one of the cases and Valerie on the other cases. And I guess the case that he's pleading to, it's actually Valerie's case, not Mr. Montalvo's case. So I guess we have to get on the record to ask the defendant is from the defendant, is it okay?
Now, what we need to do, not on the record, is y'all need to go back and confer off the record and come before the court when you all are ready.
Yes, Your Honor. And I filed a notice of retained counsel on that matter. That was already.
Okay. All right. We are on the record. And 2023 CR 5260, State of Texas versus Arturo Contreras. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Rodriguez for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Cesar Montalvo.
And Ms. Hudlin, you're here?
Your Honor, I was appointed to 10 unindicted cases. They were indicted on Thursday or Friday last week. That is apparently the plea that's moving forward this morning. So because Mr. Montalvo has been with Mr. Contreras Santos for a long time, we had discussed the case if we were going to go to trial, but since they've negotiated a plea and it was just indicted, he is putting his appearance of counsel to do the plea and move forward.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. And then counsel, even though you're just filing your notice of retained counsel today, have you actually been representing Mr. Contreras Santos in cause number 2023 CR 5260 for more than 10 days?
No, Your Honor. It's been less than 10 days, but the evidence in both cases is identical, and I have consulted with my client, and he would waive those 10 days.
All right. Is that correct, Mr. Santos?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Santos, have you had ample opportunity to confer with Ms. Hedlund in your counsel?
Yes, sir.
Right. And Ms. Hedlund, you've had an opportunity to give counsel the information that's needed for this case?
Yes, it's limited. All we had was really the indictment and the original warrant, but it is all tied to preceding case that apparently is going to be TIC'd. That's why it's kind of jumbled. That case started in 2021, and I think Mr. Montalvo has represented him for quite some time in that case. But the evidence is all correlated and tied in together. In that case, they're proceeding on the newer indicted case.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. All right, thank you.
Okay, may I be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
So counsel, in this case, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Contreras, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication or community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
I believe the state is proceeding on counts 1 through 5, Your Honor, and waiving the remaining counts.
Any objection to the waiver of counts 6 through 25?
No objection.
All right, Mr. Contreras, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand your charge in counts 1 through 5 with possession of child pornography? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine in each count. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could sentence you up to 10 years in each of the counts and up to a $10,000 fine in each count? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do believe.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Contreras Santos, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Is English your first language?
Second language.
All right. Have you been able to understand all of this paperwork that's in English?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you need an interpreter?
No.
And what's your native language?
Spanish.
Counsel, did you advise your client of the consequences of pleading no contest or guilty in each of the counts in the application of federal immigration law?
Yes, Your Honor. And in fact, court appointed Miss Teresa Cole Nettles to.
Jose Davila?
Yes, Judge. And she wrote a Padilla letter for him, and he has a copy of that as well.
All right. Mr. Santos, were you able to adequately confer with Ms. Teresa Coles Davalos, your immigration attorney, as it relates to this specific case?
Yeah. Yes, yes, sir.
Were you informed of the consequences of entering a plea of no contest or guilty in each of these counts as it relates to your immigration issues?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did that advice include possible consequences such as deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States, and the denial of naturalization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the consequences of entering a plea in each of these counts and how it impacts your immigration status?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you believe your client understands the consequences of entering a plea in each of these counts as it relates to his immigration issues?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page, did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceed on counts 1 through 5. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. There's a $0 fine. State opposes your application. They will take in consideration 2022 CR 11150, and there should be Chapter 62 compliance. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, do you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State,
It is the state's understanding, Your Honor.
showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to count one, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
Count two, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
Count three, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
Count four, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
Count five, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest.
No contest.
State any evidence.
The state offers an evidence, State's Exhibit 1 and its attachments, pending any objections.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Show you what's entitled waiving consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. So what I can tell you all is there's just a moment. Oh, we have to keep it open because of the air. All right, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding to sentencing, or do you wish to have a PSI?
PSI, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you give me a PSI date? And I'm going to ask that it be expedited. So everyone just give me a moment. Can you mute us, please? All right, counsel, we're going to give you a reset date. What we'll do is we will let you know this afternoon.
Court Judge.
Yes, so I'm trying to get the reset date as close as possible and not have it go into September or something like that.
Understood, Your Honor.
So we will let you know this afternoon and you can let your client know. All right, so I'm just going to have the deputy. Can you make sure you hold on to him? Is that possible? Till 1:30. We should know by 1:30 the date they'll be able to give us.
Right, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, as I'm covering for a colleague of mine, I believe one of the items of evidence that was admitted contained sensitive images in an envelope, so I'd just like to move to have those sealed pending the inspection by the court, of course.
Yes.
For the sentence.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Is there anything else?
And lastly, I do have a number of night mag rejections. Would you like to do them now or at the time of the sentence?
We can do them at the time of the sentencing, however you all prefer to do it.
That's fine at the time of sentencing.
Okay. And then to the state, you'll need to file a motion so that the clerks will have it that you're asking that the pornography be sealed.
To seal a formal motion.
Yes.
Very good. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
May we be excused, Judge?
Yes, if you can make sure you're back at 1:30 though.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.